G'day guys and welcome to Season 2 of the Wolves career mode for FIFA 13. Cheers for sticking with us and let's get this thing underway. There are our objectives for the this season and a mid-table finish, and look at the money there. We only get about 8 million, and I think we need some more entertainment into this series. So we're going to go with a financial takeover. As requested from quite a number of you. I did get quite a lot of messages saying you should take up this financial takeover. You only get to do it once and it will really spark this series up. So that is exactly what we're going to do. And due to our players such as Montoya and Ross Barkley, Delafeu, all of those guys, we couldn't end up affording them at the end of last season. And so I feel as though they need to be a part of this, this story that our team is telling. And they were a massive part of last season. So we're going to spend all of that money on those players, as well as a few others, just to pump in some extra youth and really get this growth spurt growing. So we get a decent amount of money to just fiddle around with. And there is Montoya. We will sign him and try to get that deal done. And then we'll move over to Ross Barkley, get his deal done. And he's coming along very nicely, 19 years old. He's already 73 overall, and he's just a very talented and aggressive young man. And there's Delafeu, the other boy on our left wing, who we do play in the left midfield position. And we go for Matip as well as their centre back, just to strengthen that back line, as the Premier League sides will be very, very difficult to compete with. And also Alaba, as our left back position was really needing some work on. But that will end things with the transfers there, and we have quite a lot of offers from English Premier League clubs, and Spurs leading the front there with a big offer for Montero. He was the leading assist taker in the championship, and we do get offers from another two clubs, or I think there's two others that I didn't even bother showing because there were just too many. And Real Madrid, even them, they want to go, and they have a lot of money, so we're definitely going to whack a counter offer as we'll try to get some money for him if we have to get rid of him, but I really do not want to, as he's just, I reckon he's my best player for the season last year, I would say. But we're just signing the contract for Montoya to get the deal done, as well as Delafeu, and we also get Ross Barkley to get the pen to paper. But there is our team, looking beautiful. Take a look at that, and we'll go into our first match for Season 2 in the Community Shield against Manchester City. And what a rude awakening this game was, guys. Very rude awakening. These Man City players were just something new. And they really did realise, from us beating them last year, they wanted revenge, and you could just tell that we were stepping up to a different level entering the Premier League, and they were not going to make our journey into the Premier League very, very easy, as they get an early goal through Carlos Tevez, who was their saviour last year, and they ended up taking him off and ended up paying the consequences. And you'd think they wouldn't make the same mistake, as soon as Aguero came on for Tevez last season, things just went downhill and we managed to get a win. But a lovely ball, just classic Manchester City play, and they get the early lead. We continue along. We want to hit back hard as well, and a beautiful work of a roulette through Montero. Just gets his shot saved to the left side of the post. But once again, Manchester City find the back of the net, and our defenders are just all over the place. And I do put it down to the players not knowing each other. I think there's 4 extra players that have not played with each other before, and that does create some tension and unawareness of play. I know it's just a video game, but I do like to treat this as real life, I just find it more interesting, to be honest. But the nightmare continues, and even Milner gets a goal, and tell you what, Ahmad is having a very rough time, and it is Manchester City, guys, so we can't feel that bad. But when we are in the Community Cup final, we would have loved to have put up a fight, and it just was not meant to be. We do get some extra support and the flair from our main man, Sissoko, trying to get a wonderful goal into the back of the net, but denied by Joey Hart at the near post. However, Matip trying to stop the ball from coming in, but he just cannot reach the ball. And before half-time, and before we know it, we find ourselves 4 goals down, and the steepest of hills to climb. But it's just, I really did not know, I didn't know what to do at this point, and as soon as the whistle went, I just had a look at my team and thought, what can we do here? I mean, we're just getting our asses handed to ourselves, and we're just going to have to cop it. So they end up doing the inevitable, and Aguero comes on for Tevez, and we would have loved for the last season the thing that happened last season to happen, but as you see here, we're getting pulled, tugged all over the box, and we just still don't get a penalty, a break, and very ballsy move from Ahamada there to keep the ball out of his box. That sounded a bit dirty. Anyway, we do manage to snap a goal from Montero with his classic opposite foot, I reckon he scores all of his goals with that foot. He does have 4-star weak foot, and he does prove that he's an excellent player, and I might actually sign him for my Ultimate Team series, even though it's not really fitting in, but an MLS team would be pretty fun. I don't know, let me know what you think. And also let me know if you are enjoying that Ultimate Team series. I will be posting another one tomorrow, and I'm enjoying it. It's good to get some more variety into my channel, but unfortunately that is it, guys. We go down 4-0. Things will improve, I promise. And the Premier League is just around the corner. This is just the Community Cup, and who gives a crap, let's be honest. Make sure you leave a like and a comment. I reply every single time, of course. And you know it, I'll see you tomorrow.